Hello, hello, Priscilla here. It is Watercolor Wednesday coming to you from Florida in a very impromptu studio that is the bedroom that we have down here in my daughter's house. Now, I'm going to try to do this. I took 300 gram watercolor paper, I folded it in like a tent, and I have one part of it back here to hold it up because I don't want to get this tablecloth dirty because it is tablecloth. And so I'm going to use this part to put on the front. We're going to be painting gently tonight. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm painting with Pebeo. Pebeo paints, these are from France, and this is a number 5 round. It's not a great brush. We will see how we get on with it. And first things first, I need to hydrate the paint. And that hydrating the paint simply means spraying water in here. And I like to let it sit for a couple minutes. It's typically the first thing I do is this. And I'm going to spray right around the edge too, because there's a lot of dried paint around there that we're going to use. Doing good. We are in Florida. And now this is my palette. So where I'm going to do my water at. I'm going to do this, and then this is my dirty water bowl that I always tell people, don't wash your water away. Your water has lots and lots of paint in it, so we're going to put that there first. Now I kind of know what I want to paint. I don't have a phone stand. Morton, I don't know if you want to come and hold this. I don't know. It's going to be awkward. This is going to be awkward. I didn't think about this. I need to just have a phone stand down here.
I'm going to ask you.
No, honey, no. Don't. They don't have one. Let me flip this up here. Here, let's see if I can set it down here. What's my...
It's not going to be high enough or anything.
No, I think it will be. It will be. Here we go. I just have to unplug it. Okay. That'll work. Right? That'll work. So can you read the comments like this so I can see what we're doing, or do you need me to?
I can read them on my phone over here,
okay.
So that I'm knowing your road.
All right, well, it's kind of awkward there. I'm just going to hold it. I'll paint one-handed. First thing I'm going to do is wet the brush. Wet the brush. This is going to be a fun painting that you can do. And I did get some of this a little bit wet here. But I'm going to come about a third of the way down the page, and I'm just going to paint one blue line right across the bottom. One blue line, and then go back over it. That's what we're looking at. And now from that blue line, I'm going to take some colors, and I'm just going to block them in here. What I'm putting on the top, I'm putting on the bottom. So if I make a little rectangle that way, oops. I'm just going to do... I'm just going to do top and bottom. Just top and bottom. Whatever you put above, you put below. We're not going for specific shapes. Color. This is going to be our little horizon line. And you're not painting exactly. You are just painting just here's and there's. Here's and there's.
Stephanie and Nana sent gifts.
Thank you. So you can choose whatever color you want. Maybe we'll put this one up a little bit higher and then come down here and put it lower. Think of it as you're making a mirrored reflection. That's what we're doing here. Making a mirrored reflection. I'm going to come over here with that color. And it doesn't have to be exactly the same. You don't want to touch that horizon though. Just leave that horizon alone. And as you're putting on the watercolor, it's going to dry a little bit. That's good. You want it to kind of be a little bit dry. And I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Morton and I have had so much fun today. We got a shopping haul that I might show you at the end of this if you want to see it. We went to Amazon outlet box store, and everything there today was $1, and it was brand new. It was very cool. Trying to get some different shades. It's a purpley. I had red on my brush. I went into the blue. Okay, so now I have things going the whole way across. I'm gonna take, this is the scary part, but this is also the fun part. I'm gonna take my brush, rinse it off in there, hello, hello, in this dirty, dirty water over here. Rinse that off. Blocked them too, Sheila. Thank you. You know, TikTok won't let me show Joanne's store inside, and they let comments like that go through. Shocking. Okay, I'm going to hold you back as far as I can here. And I'm going to take this and just, this is a sprayer that it sprays out in a steady stream, and I don't really like this sort of thing, but this is what's happening here. Now I kind of just want to spray this. This is gonna be a little scary. Don't worry. Just spraying here and there.
If you screw it as tight as it goes,
No, that's fine. I just want some of the colors to run right down. Now I'm going to grab these colors down here.
And Lavender says, hi guys, working in my studio as well.
And I'm just going to sort of pull through my horizon here. Now this setup is not ideal. Not ideal. Honey, I'm going to need you to go get me a tissue, please. Paper towel, rather. But I'm going to grab the water that's down here and use that up here. I'm going to plug my phone back in since I'm holding it. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Watercolor Wednesday. This would have worked better if I could have laid this down and had my phone in a holder tonight. But that's not what I'm doing. So when you do this, you might want to lay yours down. But it's getting a nice run. We're making a reflection here on water. And actually that's really good. I'm gonna just touch this one and see if it'll run. Nope, sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. So the water that's down here, I'm gonna clean up with a napkin. And what I'm gonna do up here is I'm gonna come into my blues, and I'm gonna start putting my sky in. I want a real dark blue here. Blue into blue, and this is a little skinny brush. This is a brush that's not a good brush. And I'm gonna let this sky run too.
Yeah. Clips to the tape.
Was that mine?
No, Graham gave me it.
Oh, it is Sarah's. I can tell the rhinestones. We have a holder. Yay. Yay, this will make it much easier. Oh, that's well,
clipped on good enough.
but it's fallen down. Sorry. No, honey. Nope, it's just soggy. It's just soggy. Just scoot it out of there. I'm good like this. It goes, honey, look, when I put my phone on, it goes like that. It will not work. I don't want to break her phone, babe. Her phone holder. Oh, Martin. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. It's hard when we're away from the church. We gotta get better at that. Honey, it does not work. It doesn't work.
All right.
It doesn't work. Just remember to take it back out. Sorry for all the shaking, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna keep bringing the sky down. I want a nice sky here. And this, if I was at home, I would have had this taped with watercolor. I did not do that tonight, but I'm letting this dry below here, and I'll show you why in a minute. Show you why in a minute.
You were reading the comments,
I'm not really reading the comments, honey. I'm holding the phone. I apologize, everybody. I am so not prepared for tonight. I'm in vacation mode and work mode. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost 5 o'clock. Morton did not know we were doing Watercolor Wednesday. Morton's in total vacation mode.
I didn't know what day it was. We've got a couple of people into the UK and Pink was saying that they love your adventures.
Oh, if you thought we adventured before, get ready. Today, I booked a flight today from Seattle to Vancouver. We're going to be flying on my birthday, which is exciting. And my birthday falls on Mother's Day, which is doubly exciting. And tomorrow, I'm going swimming. I don't know if Martin will join me or not. Hopefully he will. I'm taking this the whole way down here. I'm going to stop it just a little bit above these. And if you want to follow our excursions seriously, go to our website, and I updated the events page today with all of our dates for our Pacific Northwest stuff that we're doing. And I have, oh my gosh, there's so much incredible fun stuff going on. You won't want to miss it. You will not want to miss it. If you want to stay informed, read that page, which I gave it to Morton today to look through, and look for typos, so you can help look for typos too on it, please.
Swimming in the pool tomorrow. You'll be nice there.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be pool swimming tomorrow. In a heated pool, hopefully. I'll show you when I'm done here. We got a whole bunch of stuff today. I think I bought 2 new bathing suits. They were $1 each. They're incredible. The one bathing suit, this is all stuff from Amazon that had been sent back. And the one bathing suit, I know it's like an $80 bathing suit. It's so nice. So that's going on there a little bit heavy. A little bit heavy there. I want that dark to come down in there. I want this sky to be dark. Dark sky. We're going to spend 1 week in Vancouver, British Columbia. And then we're going to sail to Anchorage, Alaska.
Where do you buy sent back items?
I have zero idea. You go into, this is called Bins, a Bins store. And I have no idea how the guy does it, but he gets truckloads of stuff. Apparently they're all over America. That's Frisket. Okay, I'm making a little cityscape here. I put 2 beautiful pictures on the site today, one of Seattle, one of Vancouver, and they're both beside the water, and they're both gorgeous. And both in Vancouver and Seattle, Morton and I are going to be staying right within the city, totally exploring the city and taking you along. And it's different when we're out and about. Right now, we're here with the family, so we're not like, I don't put people on the TikTok that don't want to be on. Hey, you're in Vancouver. Awesome. We're going to be there May 11th to May 18th. Our ship sails out of there May 18th.
Laura loves the bins. It's a lot of garbage to sift through, but some serious treasure to be
Yeah,
found.
that's what it felt like to me, like we were treasure hunting. So I want this sky to be really nice and dark. And so I'm just layering in different colors, and you can see having the painting sitting up like this, it's kind of a cool effect that's happening on here. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. I'm going to go in here and put details on, and the very last thing I'm going to do is put the water down here. That's the very last thing we're going to do. So I'm just letting the sky flow in. And usually when you see me painting, it's probably good tonight. We don't have a stand tonight, because you're seeing me painting upright, like I paint when I'm on my easel. And I don't ever really paint like that on my Watercolor Wednesdays, and I should. Some people really prefer painting their watercolors up like this, just for the reason that the water, you can get some really cool effects. So I'm going to make this wetter, and I'm just saturating that sky. Layers and layers and layers of blues. I should maybe take a little purple, I don't know. Put a darker blue right there. I'll put a little bit of red in here. No, that was not good. The red was not good. I'll put more blue in. It's the cool thing with watercolor, you can lift it off if you got an issue. I'm just going to keep coming in with more blue. This paint is lovely. It's Pebeo paint from France. I love it. You can get some really, really detailed, rich skies this way. I'm going to put in another little swatch of blue going back here. And Morton and I, we will be having on the site some different things. I'm going to be visiting some different artists and different crafters. And when we're on our trip, I really want to show you some cool things out and about. We're going to see some cool things together. On Friday morning, we're going to go with Kathy down to see the manatees. So down here now, I'm pulling down the sky where I want the sky to be. Coming between these things, I can get my little houses firmed up here.
Yeah, getting roses.
Thank you. I'm just going to pull that sky right as far down as I want to get it right here. We are making a waterfront. That sky, I want to keep it up there, but I have these houses in the blue, so I'm going to bring that up just a little bit. Just touch that and blend it. With a painting like this, the key to pulling this off is going to be letting it dry. Letting it dry. Side to side where we want to blend. Might take and just brush up a little bit. I don't want it to look super cloudy because we're going to put stars in the sky. Should have maybe put the Aurora Borealis up there too, which we could do. We won't be seeing that in May probably, which is sad. But we're gonna go on one heck of a Pacific Northwest tour. I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna take another little bit of the sky right down in here. Okay. Play with your sky, get it to where you want it. Take a look at it and see the different layers. And I'm not gonna dab off of this. I want that to stay. I'm gonna come and grab my brush, a lot of water on my brush. I'll push it out on here. That one's better, that one's a blue. A blue. Thanks, Julie. How are ya? Okay, now this is the big scary one here. I would typically, oh my gosh, that was so cool. What was that? Did you see that? Thing went across the stage. That was super neat. I don't know what that was. Thanks. Well, here, I'm gonna take this brush, get it nice and really, really soaking wet. And this, I wish, oh, it was a lipstick saying I love you. Thanks, Julie. How cool is that? Love you too. I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna grab just a little bit of this water. And we're just gonna paint across, edge to edge, edge to edge. More of the water, more of the blue. And by doing it this way, I'm gonna do this because I'm scared. I don't have my big brush here. And I'm really, really scared that I'm gonna wash away my pretty shadow and reflection. So I have my little skimmed out area down at the bottom. Then I'm gonna come up here with my blues. Use a bigger brush. I have a limited selection here just now. Very limited selection of brushes. My granddaughter has a ton of them, but her craft room has, it's changed and I don't know where they are. And I can't ask her just now. So I'm gonna take this, put this over the top here. And I'm gonna spray downward. I'm gonna put in some more blue paint and bring up, because this thing's really wet now. These colors will hopefully bleed the way I want them to. And just get all in there and get gorgeous. Honey, what time is it?
5:24.
Perfect. Perfect. This painting is a lot of drying time. This painting's a whole lot of drying time. So now I'm just gonna come down here and I'm just gonna fill some little spots with the blue. If it runs, it runs. And then I'm gonna take a couple little sideways strokes. Again, bigger brush would be ideal. We don't have a bigger brush tonight, not our option. I'll put a couple little of these blue ones right across. And then I'm gonna find a nice dark color here and come with our water's edge. And that's just a black that we're going to put in there. If it bleeds up and down, great. That's wonderful. That's what we want. That will give it some cool, interesting stuff. I'm going to rinse this out. I'm going to set this down. I'm just so scared I'm going to spill this on this thing. Honey, can I... Well, I want to set this... Well, here. I'll move this one over here closer. Just don't... awkwardly. No. Just don't want to spill that because we got computers here. We got tablecloths here. All that stuff. And I don't want to... mess that up. No, that's fine. So here's a little tip that I don't ever really show you, but this works really well. I'm gonna rinse this brush out. Just let that sit over here. I make paper and I make it out of these. So if I was gonna make paper, I would take and I'd push this down in here and see, watch the color absorb. It's absorbing up from here. So by doing that, we now essentially have a big giant, like a big giant hake brush. So I'm gonna just take and pull up some of the bottom from that. You see how it lifted some of that paint? And I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna touch it right here at our skyline. Just touch right there and then just gently, gently pull it down, just a little bit. See how it moved that skyline? Oh, I love that. This is a fun thing to do. So you can paint with your paper towel. I'm gonna lift this up and get this whole part here where it's all wet. I'm gonna dry this.
I just told my little broads I will get a piece of this week behind them all and just
Awesome. Okay, now you can see how this has really softened our water up. And when I'm out west, when Morton and I are out doing the Pacific Northwest thing, I am going to be doing so much live painting outside and some other arts and craftsy things. Now here, I want to get this to set down on here. Okay, now I got this. This is wet. You know how normally I go on here with my dry, but I just want to take and dab a little bit of the wetness here. Just a little bit. It's wet, kind of trying to lift a little bit of the wet. It won't lift the way the dry will. I'll show you here. I'll take the dry, push that in. You can see how you lift a lot more paper off if you lift with dry. But I'm loving the motion from this. I am loving this one. Hey, Ryan, how are ya? Okay, so this paper, normally if I was home, I would save this to make something cool out of it. I might make a pretty little blue rose out of here and show you how you do cool things with your watercolors. Do cool things with your watercolors. Now this, I'm hoping, is dry enough. Not quite yet. It's not quite yet dry enough. So while this is drying, and I'm loving how it's looking, I'm loving how this is looking. Loving it. I'm going to use this to put stars in the sky. I'm going to use a marker to fill in the other things, but you have to wait till this is completely dry. So give it time. And I love the red up in the sky there. Can you see that? It's looking really cool. But it needs to dry. So do you want to, while we're waiting for it to dry, would you like to see the haul that we got from Amazon store today? Anybody? Oh, look at Morton. What are you doing? Morton's laying there like a slug. Honey, would you grab the bags and bring them up here? We are, I have the most bestest chair for working on here. I'm writing. Yeah, he's like a model. Martin's like, table set up, big monitor to plug my laptop into because I'm writing and I'm working on some cool stuff. Honey, do you want to pull the things out of the bag to show people? Hold on, let me flip. Martin, we'll take Martin the whole way here. Hold it up. That's a bathing suit top I got for $1. $1. And it's like a cocoa brown. This is a top that I got for $1. Honey, hold it up. They can't see it like that. Honey, hold it up by the sleeves. That's the bow in the back. Honey, here, this and that. There, hold it up to you.
Yeah, right.
Closer to you. I love that one. That one is so soft, and it was $1. They're brand new with tags on them. Underwear. I needed underwear that was smaller. 2 sizes smaller. And boy, oh boy, did I get a lot of nice underwear today for $1 a pair. These I'm going to cut off. These are too big, but they drawstring. I'm going to cut these off. I don't know, maybe like capri level, and they have pockets in them. Your hubby likes Martin's shirt. We're getting ready. I have to do a super clean video when I get home. Look at that shirt for $1. It's super soft. Still with the top. Still with the tags on it. I'm gonna put my foot up here. Yeah, none of them have a price tag on it because they weren't that kind of shirt. I love that one. That one's super soft. The weather is really nice here. It was hot today. This is a bathing suit that I love. It's like a bathing... Honey, hold it up. They can't see that. It's a bathing suit dress kind of thing. I will model that one. I'm going to swim in that one tomorrow. And that's another bathing suit. These were at $1 each, and they're brand new. Can you believe it? If you came in for Watercolor Wednesday, we're waiting for the watercolor to dry. Oh, watercolor is drying. That might be a shirt. Wait, hold it up, honey. Oh yeah, it has like a little flap in the front of it. It was $1, and it's so soft. More underwear. Underwear, or pants, as Martin calls them. Oh, this is Martin found this shirt for me, didn't you, honey?
I don't know.
It's really soft, and it was $1. We got some other stuff, too. Bathing suit bottoms, $1. And the brown top that I got, that will go really cute with that. No, this was from the Amazon bin store. Everything today was $1. They closed at 3 o'clock today. Yeah, it's like, I forget the name of it. What's it called? Like the bins, I forget. Bin store, maybe. It's in Daytona. And what do we spend? $11 and then $17? So I'm really excited about this bag. This bag, look at this tablecloth. Look at this tablecloth. For the forest table for $1. Sunshine yellow. Sunshine yellow. We are in Florida. Oh, look at that shirt. Pirate sleeves, $1. You're getting one in Arizona, or in Altoona, nice. Hold that up.
You don't want me to mouth off the
Yeah, hold it up. This is for, our moon gate that we got. I'm going to put this on the moon gate. Show them how the top goes. This is a curtain. It has these little adjustable tabs on it for putting it on the moon gate. For $1. Nope, that's the bottom. That's a bodysuit. Turn it over. I have been wanting to get a bodysuit because I want to show off my body. Hold it up, honey. Hold it up. Honey, hold it up like you're going to... Yes. So this is like a pale lavender colored bodysuit. And I've got a lot of stuff today that was just 1X. Because I've been getting all big stuff, 3X and 2X, and they're all loose on me. We're taking that back for our son, Jimmy. He's a big Harry Potter fan, and it's a banner. He may or may not like it. If he doesn't like it, I'll have it. I think my favorite thing is the yellow bathing suit. Oh, and this thing is super cool. I'm putting this back in the studio. This is so cool, Martin. Hold that up and show them. This is an outdoor tablecloth. But it's so beautiful.
Yeah, the idea is it goes over the table instead of holding the clips. You've got the.
Yeah, you have that you can put weights in it so it won't blow.
Weights, it goes over the table like it would a bed sheet.
Oh, honey, no table is that size. Tables are like 2x4. This is a huge thing with. Does anybody know what the corner pockets are all about? I thought it was to weight your tablecloth when you're at a craft fair. I don't know, but it was $1 and those colors. I could not refuse that. I'm going to do something cool with it. I love it. Oh my gosh, wait till you see that those are Martin's underwear. Martin got one pair of underwear. These things, and these things. I'm so excited about these. I'm going to show those to you. And this, Morton found this, and I love it. I think this is a tablecloth. It feels like a tablecloth. It almost looks like a backdrop as well.
I think it's a mural for the wall.
It feels like an oilcloth. But look, menu, if you're having a picnic outside, put that up as like a shade block. It was $1. And it's real heavy. And with the garlic hanging on it. Babe, that'd be great when we have, like, if we do a parking lot pizza day again. Mm-hmm. If we do a parking lot pizza party, it's a backdrop, everybody's saying. We can put that up for the pizza party. That would be great. You're headed to Florida in April for work. That's awesome. But I think we did a great haul. I got so many clothes because I don't really have a lot of clothes that, like, my tops aren't fitting me anymore. That's wonderful. But these things here, has anybody ever heard of this? Have you ever heard of this? I don't like that they tape things up like this. That's annoying. That is annoying. Because there's no way around it. I'm gonna mess this box up. Here, honey, here's that. Yeah, the tablecloth, that big yellow tablecloth for $1. I'm thinking of embroidering on it or painting on it to turn it into a sunny forest floor tablecloth. Would you open that one up, please? So these, Martin looked these up online. This is a game. It's like a conversation starts because it all starts with a thoughtful question. So these are all questions. We might play these on here. This is a game. This is like a dating game thing. We might do that. But these are conversation starters. Honey, I was just going to take them out of the end of the box. You can open it up. Mm-hmm. These things are really cool. I don't know if you've ever heard of them before or not. Martin looked them up, and they were crazy money, and it was the 3 packs of them for $1. He's pulling this off slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. I would lose that tape then. These ones are in plastic wrappers. So they're great. That'll come right off of there. Thanks, honey. Here's this tape, babe. Tape is also good for lifting paint off, but you gotta be careful you don't tear your paper. Nope, my granddaughter did that when she was 9 years old. We're gonna get to see her in action tomorrow. But look at this, the coasters. What advice would you give your younger self? When was the last time you did something new? And these are all conversation starting coasters. How cool are they? I love this idea. The next time we have friends over and we're sitting in the forest, oh, I might use these at the workshops. Look, this is a great question. What are you most looking forward to in the coming 5 years? What's still on your bucket list? What do the first 2 hours of your day look like most of the time? Isn't that neat? What do you want to accomplish in the next 6 months? These are all wonderful. Which 3 things do you enjoy spending time on? What is something you enjoy spending time on that not many people know? I love this. Less small talk, more genuine conversations. Isn't that neat? It all starts with a great question. Yeah, I think it'd be great for the workshop. Suppose you get 3 months off tomorrow. Where would you go? What are you going to do? And with whom? What advice would you give your younger self? When was the last time you were nervous? I know when mine was. Honey, when's the last time you were nervous?
Every day.
You're nervous every day. Mm-hmm. What are you nervous about?
Loads of things.
Are you? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Martin's nervous every day. I never knew that. Who have you recently met that's made an impression on you? Oh, that's a good one, honey. Who have you recently met that's made an impression on you?
Well, I don't know. We met all the people in Hearts.
Oh, yeah, they definitely made an impression. How cool are these, though? I love them. Here, honey, put that back there. Let's check on our painting now. What time is it, babe?
5:43.
5:43. We should be good to go. Let's come back over to the table. Honey, would you want to go out there where her painting stuff is and see if you couldn't find me a, bless you.
Find what so?
Find me a, here, you can set this back in the living room. And could you find me a, like a Sharpie marker? And can I give you this to set out on her table? Not on Graham's. We're done with that. Just be careful. And this. Like a black marker, babe. Priscilla and Morton virtually. Okay, so this is dry enough now. We're going to take, Morton's going to bring me in a black marker. And we're going to take, and we're going to put stars in the skies. Morton and I are working on something called stars. I like to dab these, and then I like to dab them with my fingers. I like to mute them down a little bit. And I also like to splatter paint for stars. We are going to see some beautiful stars. Maybe tonight it's clear. It is gorgeous here today. I'm going to put some up there. I like to dab them on with this and then drop my finger on them. This craft stuff is here. This craft stuff is my granddaughter's. I'm borrowing it. I gave her these paints actually. And if you feel like, hey, I got too much there, step back and take a look at it. Because over a big city, the star is not there. The sky is not totally always filled with the stars. You gotta find the darker spots. I love that. Hi, Johnny. Okay, so here I'm gonna take some of the whites and put here for some. We'll put some little. Random little.
3 for each one.
Thanks. Is there Maggie out there?
Yeah.
Just random lights. Random. That one looks almost like a lighthouse now. So everybody check out our website. Check out the events on our website because we're having a trip to the Pacific Northwest, and I would love for you to tell us things that we can't miss, that we need to see. Okay. Let's see how we are. I like that. I'm happy with that. So now, and this was a Jelly Roll pen. Honey, could you take this out to the room? That, I'm just scared I'm gonna bump these over. Hold on, I got another for you, this. I don't wanna bump things off of the table. Okay, now let's go down here. I wanna get you real close so you can see this. This is one of my very favorite pens in existence. This is a Sakura Pigma. It's amazing. It's an 01. And let's get down here close. Get you zoomed in so you can see. And this now we want to put in darkness and details, but not all the details. Not all the details. Just brushing in little things here and there. Some dark windows, some dark doorways. This is almost one of those things that you could do with your eyes closed. Kind of thing, right? You see what we're doing? We're just scratching in some shapes. Just putting in some little bits and bobs. Nothing to stress about doing. Just let your pen just sort of dance around. Don't you dare worry about anybody saying it's not good, or don't be critical with yourself. Just let your pen dance around, because it's a distance thing right here. Gonna put a big grand entrance right here on something. And put some little stair feels. You're going easy. Just go easy here. Just a little easy. And see, down up here is our detail. Down here, the team's completed the first stage of the team quest, team cheers. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, sassy lady. Okay, we're just doing some of these. These are just little fine lines. And just, you can get as detailed as you want to, but this is far away. This is far away. You don't need to be detailed with this at all. Looks like a little church spire there. Honey,
Whoa.
what are you thinking of it?
Yeah, it's good.
I definitely need to take my watercolors with us to Seattle, Vancouver, and Alaska. Definitely. I want to do plein air painting. Put in some little doorways, little scribbles. Little scribbles. I love Maggie so much. She's out there being silly. And see how loose everything is from above and below. But it's looking cool. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through it with this little pen here. This little pen here, just to do some little. Thank you. I'm just doing some little bits and bits here. I love how the colors came out really cool, I think. I'm really happy with this. And it's soft muted in the water. So we're going to leave that pen there. Let's see what else Maggie sent in for us. Oh, I don't know this one. This is a pen from Japan. Let's take a look. I feel honored. Oh, it's nice. It's smooth. Put in a little bit more details here and there. Just little shadows. Just little shadows. That's all we're doing. Little bitty shadows. Just some little shadows here and there. Maybe, oh, I know what I should do here. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna put that and that. We got a little pull up and a little pull down reflection in the water there. The white on the water. I'm gonna put some more little lights here. We'll just bring them right down in the water. I'm gonna maybe touch the ones in the water and blur them. Yes, the lights on the water. And the lights on the water work the very best where you have where you have darker colors too. Put some little ones right over here. I'm gonna come over here with a bigger pole. Put a little light here. One down in the water. Put a little light there, one in the water. Let's put one over here. Down in the water. Thanks for following, Tammy. And thanks for following, Kathleen. I'm going to take this pen now and put some little light poles in here. You'll see them more right here. I'm going to put in some more darker shoreline here too. Maybe some steps. Maybe there's steps down to the water here. Thanks, Jamie. Let's go over here. Need another little pole up there for a lantern. And see how, do you see how we're being really, really, really not bothered by where we're putting things? But it's just turned into a lovely little street scene. Nice and loose and blurry in the water. Okay, so this one, I gotta use this one. This is a thicker marker. This is Star Wars marker. I love it. I think it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a thick felt tip. So this one, let's come in here and let's make our let's define our shoreline. May the force be with you with this one, yeah. We can make some things stick out in the water here. Can bring some land feels out so it's just not a straight line. And just darken that up. And I like the thought of some steps coming down here. Right? It might be a tidal river, we don't know. But you see why I wanted to let this dry. You really want to let something like this dry. And this darker pen or thicker pen is great. Thank you. The thicker pen is great for putting our shoreline. I think we might be done. What time is it, babe?
5:56.
Oh, that's about perfect. Let's examine, shall we? Let's see where we are and see if we need to do anything to it. We'll look outward firstly. I'm really happy with how the blue and the yellow look. I like that, the light's coming from the bell tower. You can go in and clean up and do things and trees and whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. It's totally your little world. You can go as far with it as you want to. These almost look like little strings of fairy lights hanging up there. And you could do that if you wanted to. We could hang a string of lights from house to house. They almost look like two little faces looking at each other. I love that one. I love how that one looks. That one is my favorite. That's my greenhouse over on the end. I like the stars in the sky. I'm happy with this. Now the only thing left to do when you're done with your painting is sign it. You have to sign your artwork. Please sign your artwork. And I'm going to sign this one in black. If it was darker down here, I would use my white pen. And you can paint your signature on if you want to too. I typically always just sign mine. And take my Micron. Micron works really good for signatures. Let's go right over here. And it's done. I'm very happy with that. This is, I should have put the Space Needle there. And we could have called this Seattle. Although it looks nothing like the Seattle skyline. Just, we're going to be by a lot of water when we're there. Well, there you have it. There's your Watercolor Wednesday. Yeah, I could definitely take it home and wax it because I don't have wax here. Morton? Mm-hmm. Honey, we both have purple one today. Yeah. I didn't even realize that. We match. We're twinning. Babe, let's say bye for now. Hello, everybody. They're getting ready to have dinner out there. We're going to head out. Tomorrow I'm going to be swimming, and I don't care if Morton films me swimming. He probably isn't going to be swimming. Faye put up purple hearts. So I'm going to post this up to our YouTube. I have some other new YouTubes. Go check them out. Check out the website. The website has the events page, has our whole list of what's happening. And we will talk to you later. If we go out to look at the moon and stars tonight, I'll take you along.
Chill.
See you later. Bye for now.